Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I'm super stoked for this one. We are trying some Morphe lip liners. All of those colors there. I picked up one of them a few months back, my first time trying their lip liners, and I liked it a lot, so I figured why not try out some popular colors for you guys. They do have a very wide variety of shades, so I just picked up about, I believe I have about 10 here. I do want to mention, if you're looking for videos like this, if you're shopping around for lip liners, I do have a NYX lip liner video as well. I can include that below for you guys. Without further ado, we can just jump into it. Oh, and I do want to mention, if you like this video at all, if this is useful to you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It means so much to me. So yeah, on that note, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, if you want these to look good on your lips, you have to moisturize. In my NYX lip liner video, I included a few products that I like to keep my lips moisturized. But now I have changed that up. I have new Holy Grail products for that work much better. I actually had a really serious problem with chapped lips. It just gets really cold here in the winter and I have dry skin. My dermatologist recommended this lip balm. I guess it has cortisone in it, but it's a very small amount, so it's not going to be harmful to you. So again, it's called Dr. Dan's Cortibalm, and this is like the best lip balm ever. I'll use this during the day, and then if you guys have not heard of this yet, you're sleeping under a rock. That's okay if you haven't heard of it, just go get it now. It's the Laneige, I believe it's their lip sleeping mask. I like the vanilla scent, vanilla flavor scent. Flavor/scent, whatever you want to call it. And this is super great. I feel like this has transformed my lips. So if you have any issues with chapped lips, definitely pick this up. I know it says lip sleeping mask, but I honestly put it on throughout the day as well, just because it keeps my lips moisturized and they get dry quickly. So anyways, we're gonna start with these lip liners in order from lightest to darkest. So it looks like the lightest one that I have here, it's kind of hard to tell. You know, I think I'm actually gonna start with Sweet Tea. Alright, so this is the shade Sweet Tea. Definitely a lot darker than I originally thought it was going to be, because this is, again, like one of the lightest shades that I picked up, at least from the colors on the ends of these here. But this is a beautiful color. It definitely is more brown toned, which is going to be a lot of the ones that I picked up today, because that's what I really like on myself. So, this is such a beautiful color. I can see this being my new everyday lip. I probably would not put it all over my lips, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be putting every lip liner all over my lips just so you can see its true color. But with this, I'd probably like to put on a more light nude lipstick or lip gloss or something like that, just so it has a little more dimension and it's not as dark. So again, I'm so surprised that this like looked like the lightest color, yet it's like pretty dark, so I'm not sure how this video is gonna go, but bear with me. All right, so on to the next color. This is gonna be the color Honeymoon. Just another, looks like neutral, maybe pinky brown color. We'll see. I'm about to see, I'll be putting it on my lips right now. Also, I did want to mention this super cute jacket. I got it from Shein, and I actually saw one of my friends wearing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this jacket. Where'd you get it? Very affordable. If you're just looking for a light jacket, it's the prettiest, like, rusty brown color. I'm obsessed. I'll link it below as well. Let's go in with Honeymoon. So, should have started with this one. This one's obviously lighter. I do think this is going to be your perfect everyday natural shade. It's just a little bit, honestly, I feel like it's like your lips but better color. So if you want something just to enhance your natural lip color and not be too out there, like I said, perfect everyday natural lip liner. I can see myself reaching for this a lot. And as far as comparing this to the NYX formulas, I think this is much, much better. If you watch my other video, the NYX formulas, I feel like you have to press on your lips super hard to get any color payoff, and it can be very inconsistent with the different colors, what the color payoff and like texture is like. So that's just something to note, and these are very affordable. So between those, I would definitely pick the Morphe lip liners. Next lip liner is called Spiffy. Let's go ahead and go in with this one. I like this one a lot too. This one is more similar to the first color I tried on, but it's a little bit more gray toned. So I would say it's like a gray toned brown. Really like it. It's kind of giving me Stone by MAC vibes. So if you like that, this would be a really pretty lip liner for it. Or if you just want a dupe and you just want to wear just this lip liner on your lips. I honestly do that all the time. If I really like a lip liner color, since I tend to like matte lips better, I will just put the lip liner all over my lips if it's not too drying. If it is too drying, just top it off with that like Laneige lip cream, just like a tiny, tiny bit. And you're golden. You guys, I just realized something. I only have 10 shades, I don't have 11. I accidentally added 2 of the same color to my bag, which is totally possible. Or they gave me the wrong one because I have 2 in the shade Chippy. I guess it'll just be like a present to someone now. Someone just gets a lip liner. Cool. Anyways, next we're gonna be going in with the shade Chippy. Oh my gosh, I'm loving these colors, you guys. I'm really impressed. This is also a very beautiful color that I can see myself wearing often. It is more pink toned than the rest. I feel like it's like a muted pink. I really like it. You know, I usually don't like things that have any pink in them, but since this just has a tiny, tiny bit, I'm happy. I'm chippy. I'm removing that from the video. But very pretty. Honestly, I've loved every single one so far, and I'm really happy about that. I don't have anything negative to say. Next, we have Coffee and Kissy. How cute is that name? When I was on the website and trying to like pick out which ones I wanted to pick up, I really gravitated towards this one just because I thought the name was so cute, and it was still a shade that I liked, but I was like, you know, I just want that because the name's so cute. So Coffee and Kissy better be cute, otherwise I'm gonna feel fooled. All right, this one is pretty nice as well. It does have a tinge of orange in it, which I wasn't expecting. It kind of reminds me of Spice by MAC, if you're familiar with that shade. Not my favorite, but I will be wearing this. I would say it's like a orangey, muted, neutral color. You know what's super funny too? Well, not funny. I was thinking, you know what's funny? My NYX lip liner video that I've been hyping up for you guys, I almost did not post because I didn't like my hair in it because I didn't curl my hair that day. I know, so silly, like, you know, just things you think about yourself that like no one else would care about. It's actually my most viewed video, and I was so close to not uploading that one. So I'm like, wow, that would like have sucked if I never did that. And who knew, like the one that I was self-conscious about would be the most viewed video on my channel. So now you guys gotta go and watch it. You gotta see what I'm talking about. All right, we'll keep on getting a move on here with these lip liners. My lips just keep getting bigger and bigger when I do this because it keeps going outside the natural line of my lip. Next we have Bite Me, another cute name. I actually really like the names of their lip liners. They did a great job. Like all of them are super cute and like stuff that you would, I don't know, there's cute names that intrigue me to purchase them. Okay, well this is the one I picked up originally that led to this whole video because I really liked this color. So I actually think I used this in another one of my recent videos as well. So let's go in with Bite Me. All right, definitely one of my favorite colors. You guys know I love my browns. Now we're getting into the deeper, darker shades of brown. I see why I picked this one out of all of them the first time. Very much a Sydney color, as I would like to claim this color as mine. So yeah, I don't know. I just love brown things. If you guys see my background in my room and my, I don't know, it just kind of all goes with my hair. Since I have like a reddish brown hair color. Some people say I'm a redhead, some people don't. Like in the sun, it's very red and pretty, but sometimes it can look more like brown. Hard to be me. You know, I don't know what else I can say about this. I love it. You definitely need this color in your collection. So far, I think this is my favorite. Oh, we got some reds. You know, I always am iffy about reds. I don't typically love them on me. I used to wear them back in high school just because I thought it was cool. I don't know. I'm like, you know, you feel like a baddie with red lipstick on. But sometimes I don't think it suits me. It's probably me just being self-conscious, but whatever. I have 3 bright reddish and orangish shades here. So I usually am, I need to go in with a positive attitude. We're gonna like these. First one I'm going to try on is called Well Red. All right, let me examine. How do I feel? See, I just feel like it's too bright. I feel like this could be really beautiful on others. It kind of reminds me of a Taylor Swift red, if you will. So yeah, this is just, make sure I don't have any on my teeth because that's happened before and I'm just like, why did I let that happen in my video? Yes, I would call this a Taylor Swift red if I named it, if I was in charge of the color naming. Yeah, so this is just like your perfect straight down the middle red, honestly. Can't really go wrong with it. I probably won't gravitate towards this too often unless it goes with an outfit I'm wearing and I just really want to do a red bold lip, but that happens far and few between with me. But still, it applied very nicely and it's a really pretty red color for those of you who like red. If my lips are looking nuts, again, I'm sorry. Not much I can do about it. So there. All right, next we have High Maintenance. This looks like it might be a more orange toned red. In my opinion, this looks extremely silly on me. I think this is the first one I actually do not like and probably will not wear. It's just too bright. I could see this looking really pretty on like a blonde or like a chocolate brown hair color. But for me, it just does not go with my look. Just doesn't suit me very well, but you know? And I feel like this is the first one that's like dried a little patchy. But I think that that's only because it is so bright that you see every little imperfection. But it is very different. I feel like I don't see very many colors like this offered. So if you are looking for that bright orange tinted color, here it is. Yeah, so that's about all I have to say for this one. Okay, you guys, I'm terrified because this shade looks even more bright orange than the one I just tried on. I'm like, how can you get more bright orange than that? So kind of scared to try this one, but I'm doing it for you. This one's called It's Vintage. Another cute name. Okay, this color is a little like pin-up-y, you know. I think I like this one more than the one I just tried on, but I'd have to have them like side by side to decide that. I also probably won't be wearing this one too much, just doesn't go with me. But That's not to say it won't look beautiful on you. And I'm having a hard time comparing this to the one I just tried on. I feel like they're pretty similar. If anything, this may be just more of a yellow-based orange, whereas the other one was more of like a pink or a red-based orange. I do think this is cuter on me personally than the last one, but still, I just can't get used to it. I can't. That's all I have to say. Finally made it to the last one. Last but definitely not least, as I like to say. It is a very dark brown, so I have high hopes for this one. It is called Richie. What is happening? This looks like a black, a black lip liner, you guys. It said like dark brown. I thought it was gonna be like a pretty chocolate color. So not what I expected for this one. I probably won't be wearing this too much either unless it's Halloween. It applies nicely, but it's very, very dark. Not what I expected. I thought it was going to be like a dark, rich chocolate brown. So maybe I can do another video trying the other colors that I didn't pick up. If you would like me to do that, please give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comment section. I had so much fun trying on all of these shades for you guys. Again, if my lips look crazy by this point, I apologize. It's hard to apply it perfectly when you're trying 10. I hope this gave you a gist for all the colors and which ones you want to pick up from them. Again, they're very affordable, so if you liked any of these, I highly recommend picking them up. I think that concludes this video for today. Thanks again so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you all. Bye.